Okay, seems like I'm ready. Today is the day. This is a video that has been so requested, but I wanted to do it when I felt ready, and I hope the lighting is okay. I kind of wanted Little Rain in the background for some moral support because he's so cute. I wanted to wait until I was like ready to film this because I am going to be reacting to the most important video I'll ever make video. The one that went viral, the one most people know me from, the one that basically got my story out there. It's the one that went viral on Facebook. It has a good amount of views on here, but it got like viral on Facebook. And it's one that I feel like when people see me, they think of that video. If they've only known me from my cancer journey, you would have gotten to know me through this video. And when I made this video, I really was not expecting much from it. I found it so therapeutic to like let out my feelings to YouTube at the time, because I didn't really have anything else that I could just pour my heart into. And so I just broke down one day and yeah, I posted it and I took the risk. Alarm. I took the risk and it was the best decision that I ever made, posting that video, but it's also been very difficult. I haven't actually watched the video back since posting it. Of course I've seen like that one clip because it's been like my main clip that has gone around everywhere. Every like talk show or anything that I've been on, that video and that clip has been played, but I haven't watched like the whole thing. And I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit detached from when I had cancer and that video in particularly, because I just can't believe that that was me, and I can't believe that I had to go through thinking that I could have died and not really knowing what to do, and that I had to make that video when I was so young anyway. Like, no one should ever have to feel like that's their last resort. So I wanted to react to this video because I do feel ready. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, because I'm also looking back on like a time in my life where I really struggled and I really didn't know if I had a future or not. And to sit here today, engaged, planning a wedding with little cats in our beautiful home, just seemed quite surreal. So I wanted to look back on this video because I feel like it's time. So without further ado, I'm going to put these headphones on so that I can listen to the video and I can play it somewhere here. And I'm going to move, I might play the video like here, and I'm going to have my phone in front of me and we're going to start the video and we're going to get into this. Yeah. Hey guys, so it's Shan and I'm back for a quick update, and this is going to be the most important video I ever have to make, and I'm already feeling really emotional. The song in the background, everything, it's taking me back to sitting there in my room being so unsure and just going through so much in that moment. So immediately taking me back. I thought I would have to make it, and honestly I'm really not in a good mood. The screaming, actually, it's my sister. I'm pretty sure she was like asking for something, I don't know, and she was like screaming. Like, this video was just, it was all over the place. I'm upset, and yeah, so if the quality or the lighting or anything in this video isn't that great, I'm really sorry. I'm literally just in front of my door in my room and I just really need to make this video really quick, and my camera is about to die. Everything's just going wrong, but I really need to get this video out there because it's so important. And yeah, so I'll just get straight on into it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop a bit. In March 29th, bless, I remember when I was sitting there and I was hurting. It was actually because at the time I was struggling with a lot of vaginal lesions, and it was so incredibly painful for me to sit down, use the toilet. Just thinking back to how much pain. Oh my god, why am I so emotional with this? Thinking back to how much pain I felt just sitting there, it just makes you see how far I've come. So that's really nice.
2015, I was diagnosed with a really rare cancer, and we soon realised that we had to travel to Texas because there is no European specialist, like no one, not even with an ounce of knowledge that they do in the US. That's just how it is. There is no specialist for this cancer. It's extremely rare. It's so rare. I'm probably one in like 60 million. It's crazy. The type that I have and where it's affected now just doesn't happen. It's unknown and it's unheard of, and no one knows where.
I just want to say, like, bless myself for honestly just always looking into everything, and I researched my cancer so much, and I'm so proud that I looked into everything so much, because at that age I literally just studied the frick out of my cancer. And so, like, even in this video you can really tell how much I really just dove deep into understanding my cancer so that I could explain it better to the people that were watching my videos. And so I just think that that's really strong.
How I got it, or why it's so rare, and the only worldwide specialist is in Texas. So of course traveling to Texas comes at a huge price. It always has. We always seem to get there as we have amazing support. We have so much support in our community, but recently we have learned that we're going to have to move to Texas for at least a year, and that's me on my own. That's not my family, that's me. And
a lot of people got confused when I said that it was me on my own, and basically what I really meant was, it wasn't like my granny and my cousins or like my friends. It felt like it was just me. And even though my mom moved with me, we were never planning to move like my brothers and my stepdad. So I always felt like it would be my mom with me, and then every 3 months she would have to leave, because obviously her visa was only every 3 months. I had like a longer visa because it was for health, but my mom only had like a 3-month visa, and so every 3 months someone would have to come over from the family, whether it be like my stepdad's mom, or someone would have to come over and like take care of me for the few weeks that my mom was gone, and then she'd come back. So at that time it was quite up in the air that if we were going to move to Texas, I didn't know who was going to be able to come with me. So I just felt quite alone in that, and I think that's what really made the journey even more difficult, just feeling alone, feeling like you're not going to see your friends and not be able to grow up like the rest of your peers. So I think that that was very difficult.
That's because the cancer had just gotten so out of control. Like, I started off and I had cancer in my ears, my skin and my pituitary in my brain. So I had a brain kind of like a tumour.
And my vulva, but at the time I wasn't really able to express that because I was so young and I didn't want to be judged, and I felt embarrassed, even though I shouldn't have. But when you're so young and you're dealing with like cancer in your vulva, it's very difficult to explain. So it's quite embarrassing at that age, even though it shouldn't be. But yeah, I'm at a different stage now where I'm much more open to talking about it, but at the time I didn't really express that. God, I'm getting so emotional just thinking back to this video. Yeah, wow.
And now it's all throughout my gastrointestinal area. It's in my colon, it's on my skin, it's in my stomach, it's more in my brain. It's giving really bad side effects. It's just kind of spiraled out of control, and the doctors in Texas told me that if I don't come for at least 12 months, then they don't have a great chance of helping me survive. And that's just crazy, like that my life is literally put on this. My life is literally put on a number and how much money I need to make, and we need to make at least 350,000.
So the 350,000 would have been what we thought we would need just for the trial, but everything else didn't come into it. Like, we didn't think about living expensive, living there. There was costs, really stupid costs for like pregnancy tests every month to have chemo. There was like urine samples that they would charge for. There was all of these little things. There was the extra medications for when I was sick. There was the medications for when I was depressed, when I needed to eat more, when I needed to go on steroid. Like, there was so much more than we thought, and so we really did need as much as possible, and we didn't raise enough. But what did happen was we basically met with the financial advisor in the hospital, and you know, I was a rare case. They wanted to treat me, because obviously it would be amazing if they were able to get me to a non-active disease, and so we made kind of a plan where they were going to work with the money that we did have, and we made monthly payments to them, and they gave us an allowance to live off of, and it worked. And yeah, I'm forever grateful that they gave us that chance.
I need to move in March. I'm moving March 29th. That's when I'll be leaving, and it's just crazy because I'm moving on my own. My mom will be able to come over to me back and forth, and there'll always be someone with me, but my mom needs to be here with my brother and sister. Younger siblings. I have a 6-year-old sister and a 10-year-old brother, and people forget, like, they don't know about this. We don't want to tell them like I'm really sick and that I won't make it if I don't go to Texas. We just want to tell them that I'm going to get better, and it's hard to know if I'm really going to get better when it just seems impossible to raise the money, and if I'm really going to get better when it just seems impossible to raise the money, and we really need to raise it. I can't stress it enough, like, we're currently been emailing my government to try and get them to help me with costs, because if you fly outside of the EU, if you fly outside of Europe, they don't help with medical costs, and I just think it's ridiculous, because 350,000 to our government means nothing. It doesn't mean anything, and this is my life, and I'm an Irish citizen. I just wish they'd help. They don't get that. They don't have a good communication. They don't get my blood results all the time. They don't get scans. They don't get anything, and that's not necessarily Ireland's fault. It's just how it is. I really don't want to be upset in this video. It's just, I don't know what to do. I really need to get out there that if you can do a fundraiser, if you can do anything, my life just shouldn't be like this. If you can do anything, or if you can even donate like €1, like, I'll leave the link below, or you can contact me if you can do an event. But I really need to raise this money because I don't want to die.
Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just thinking back, I just want to be like, oh baby, you're gonna be okay, and it's all gonna work out, and you are gonna go through treatment, and it's gonna be hard, but you are gonna survive, and you're gonna have a future. Wow, let's continue and finish the video.
Yeah, there's really not much more to say. This is just how it is at the moment. This is what needs to happen. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll have my normal videos back soon. I just haven't really been in the mood to make them lately. And I'm feeling this way, and yeah. I'll be back soon. Bye.
Okay, wow. that was extremely emotional because looking back, like, I just can't believe that I went through that at such a young age. And yeah, I just wish that back then she would have been able to see the future that I was gonna have. It's just crazy to think that that was me. And yeah, I'm an emotional wreck, guys. If you would like me to do part 2 and maybe 2 reactions to other videos, I can. I really wanted to watch this video because I felt like it was going to be a huge part of me almost moving on from all of this, and just that part of my life was crazy. Yeah, look, I'm emotional, we get it. I'm gonna leave it here. If you did enjoy this video and you were able to reminisce with me, I'm glad. Yeah, I've been on such a journey, and I just thank you all for being there from the start. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, hopefully much less emotional, and